Hello there, guys. Welcome back to the Chelsea Man Football. I hope you are doing all right around the world. Do me a favor, subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, hit the notification bell so we can reach 2K subscribers. Thank you very much. Now, this is your match preview. Brighton, this is Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea, this is Brighton. We are going to Brighton on Saturday around 10 in the morning. Let's get to Brighton. Let's get 3 points. But there's something we need to discuss. What is it? It's about Barcelona. You know why I talk about Barcelona so much, why I don't like them. They trash Chelsea very, very much. 2009, they came at Stamford Bridge. They stole the game from us. That was a criminal. DJ Drogba was down in the 18 box. How many times? 70 times? Times 70. No whistle from the referee. And I remember on that day, Barcelona fans, they trash Chelsea fans very much. Hey, you don't know how to play football. You don't know anything about... I'm like, come on. I remember that game was a painful game to watch. If you remember, ACN scored a wonderful goal and Barcelona scored. Iniesta scored and it was 1-1. Chelsea was knocked out of the Champions League. After that, we went in 2012 in their backyard. We beat their butt with 10 men. They had Messi, they had Xavi, they had Iniesta in the team, they had Fabregas. Those guys, they were great Barcelona, if you remember. But we went there and wiped them and kicked them out of the Champions League, and we went to win the Champions League in 2012. See that? That begins. They didn't stop. They went into the transfer market and they took all the men and women Chelsea was hiring. Chelsea went to buy. The deal were done and they get everybody Chelsea want. That was it. I lost it from that time. I couldn't handle Barcelona, what they have done to Chelsea Football Club. I'm happy they are suffering right now, and that is very, very good for the Chelsea fans. If you don't know, guys. Now, I want to show you how much they spend, and they are still playing Europa League. Let's get into it. If you ever feel terrible, just remember Barcelona signed all those players just to go to the Europa League. You can see Lewandowski, Rafinha, Koundé, Christensen, I don't remember the other guy, Dembele, and I forgot the other guy. I don't have to know the Barcelona names anyway. They have signed all those guys. They're still in the Europa League. They have one of the expensive striker in the world, Lewandowski, and they still go to the Europa League. I hope Arsenal beat their butt. Any small team can win the Europa League. Now, let's get into Chelsea news about this guy, Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz said something very nice, but there's some things, we need to discuss about that. So let's see what Kai Havertz said. Kai Havertz insists he doesn't need a best possession and wants to score wherever he plays. Okay. The guy says he doesn't need any possession. Kai Havertz, we don't know which possession he played. That's the funny things. Where he plays, he can play as a striker, he can play as a winger, he can play as a defender, he can play as a first nine. It's confusing where Kai Havertz plays. So he's saying any position they can give him, he can score goals. Okay, he scored in the Champions League. A wonderful, sensational goal. We need more like that. Are you gonna do like that more? Personally, I don't believe he's gonna do that. People talk, but they can't do it. Mason Mount has proved himself again. Mason Mount went down a couple months ago. He came back. He improved a lot. We want to see the same thing to Kai Havertz, to improve, and then we will say, okay, now you have proved yourself. This coming weekend against Brighton, we need you to score, you Kai Havertz, and the next game against Arsenal, we need you to score, and then you're gonna say stuff. And then I'm gonna say, okay, you can say whatever you want, but right now, you need to keep quiet. You don't have to say anything about it. You just score one goal and then you open your mouth. That is not good. It is not good at all. Now, the lineup, there are some changes this lineup made. So, Kante, as we know, is out. James is out. And Kovacic is having some issues, an injury, but I'm not 100%. Thiago Silva, he felt so bad against when we played the Champions League against Salzburg. Like when he tried to grab the ball in the hair and he fell on his back, that was terrible. I was scared. I was like, I hope Silva is fine because we have a game against Brighton, and Brighton, they played physical. Remember Brighton when they played Manchester City last weekend? They took Manchester City on their shoulders. I was surprised how they did it, but they lost 3-1, but man, they played some brilliant football. I was very surprised to see how Brighton did against City, but Chelsea need to be very careful this weekend against Brighton. We always struggle against Brighton, and we are at Brighton, so it's gonna be insane crazy. They're gonna be loud, noisy to the fans, Brighton fans, so we need to do better. If we want to go win this game, we gotta be very, very careful. Now, the lineup, I don't expect Thiago Silva to start because Thiago Silva today, he was not in the training. That is concern. That is very bad. Koulibaly, him too, he has injury. He's suffering, but you know, you can't risk if somebody has injury. We know at Chelsea, we don't play them. We need them to be 100% fit for them to play. Now, what is this lineup is gonna be? Let's get into it right away. In goal, the same thing, keeper need to start 100%. We know keeper, he has turned into the world class defender, or you say world class goalkeeper. He can defend too. He can play, even you can put him on a Thiago Silva position. Keeper can defend. You see what he can do. He can play. Mendy, I don't see Mendy to get into this team. It's so funny how things goes, right? Mendy's quiet. Nobody's talking about Mendy. What is going on? Keeper's taking his place once again. He was number 2 goalkeeper, now he's number 1, the most expensive goalkeeper in the universe. Now, I'm gonna go with back 3. Aspilicueta need to start to the back 3. He's still the captain of Chelsea Football Club. He's still the best left back. We don't forget about that. I know his form has gone a little bit. But we do not forget about his Aspilicueta. He needs to play. Experience on the back. I'm gonna go Thiago Silva, although I said Thiago Silva don't see him play, but you don't know. I put Thiago Silva there because anything can change, but Chalobah can go where Silva is. I'm explaining this. Chalobah can go where Silva is, and we can see Chalobah shift where Aspilicueta is, and where Chalobah is, we can see Cucurella can be there, or Chilwell can be there, and that's not a good lineup. We always struggle. If you put Cucurella on the back, and you put Thiago Silva, and you put Chalobah on the left side where Aspilicueta is, it's not a good lineup because you put Cucurella, right? He's on the right back. And then Chilwell on that side. Cucurella, he doesn't defend properly. You remember the Champions League, Cucurella struggled very, very much to keep up. That's why Salzburg scored that beautiful goal close from long range. And Cucurella was behind those two defenders. He couldn't run. That's what I don't want to. I don't want to see Cucurella and Chilwell start together in the same team. It does not work at all. So let's see what's he's gonna do, because this is my lineup. Back three. Finish. Now, let's get into the midfield. The midfield, Chilwell on the left back, Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek, they need to start completely. Midfield we have right now covered. I know Kava is struggling with a little bit of injury, but he can play 50 minutes. He cannot finish 90 minutes because of his injury. So why not? Why are we starting him in the second half? The first half, that's when we need to score goals. If you put him in the second half, we don't. He drives the ball, yes, the midfield changes, but we don't have that, energy like we want to score. We need to score goals in the first half right away. Put Kovacic in, drive the ball. The midfielder is going to take it on his shoulder so we can score goals. The first half. Once we score 2 goals or 3 goals, the second half comes, the enemy team, they struggle. Any team will struggle to keep up. That's my thing. Let me know your thing. So those 2 in the midfield starts 100%. Loftus-Cheek, he has turned into one of the midfield I have never seen in the Chelsea blue. I'm so happy for Robin Loftus-Cheek. Very, very happy. Now, there's one player I put on the other side. That is Pulisic. I want to see Pulisic start this one. Put him on that position. I know we don't like Pulisic on that right back. Reece James is injured, so Reece James cannot play. Pulisic is the only one I can see who can handle that place. Yet, we have seen him play on that right back. So, why not? Put Pulisic over there. He can do something. And he's coming up. Like the form, he has a good form right now. So, why not? Play him. The World Cup is on the way. He wants to play World Cup. And we need some players like that to play, so we can watch them at the World Cup. It's good. Mount won't be dropped. We know that. Everybody was saying Mount needs to be dropped, and then everything changes. Mount became a superstar again. He won't get dropped at all. He won't. Only the person who need to get dropped is Sterling. Need to get dropped, maybe for 1 game or 2 games. But as we know, nobody can drop Sterling. I predicted the Champions League when we won. I predicted Sterling Pulisic where Sterling is, and I was wrong. Pulisic started, Sterling started, and then everything was just different. But this lineup, we may see a different lineup. We may see Sterling start on right back, on a left back, and Pulisic on a right back. We have seen that before. They may be 3-5-2. You may see Kai Havertz start. It's crazy how Graham Potter does the lineups, man. It's crazy. You may see something different, but this is what I go. This is what I think the best team to go to win tomorrow and to smash Brighton on their backyard 3-0 and get the 3 points. And then we move into the top 4. Let me know, what do you think? And up top, Aubameyang has to start completely. There's nobody we have right now who can score, who can run like Aubameyang does. Aubameyang. Now, this is my lineup. Are you excited? Let me know your lineup. Maybe you have an idea. Let me know. Who do you want to put in the midfield? I'll be very excited to see my people. I'll see you very, very soon for tomorrow's game. Let me know your score prediction. I'll be very happy. Remember to stay safe wherever you are, wherever you are watching me around the world. Hit the like button, subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, and follow me so you can get all my videos I'm uploading. I'll see you very, very soon. Have a lovely day, people, wherever you are, and God bless.